Hello adventurers, welcome back to another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. We've reached double digits, it's episode 10. Will we reach triple digits? Possibly. Last episode we dealt with Auntie Ethel. She turned out to be a hag. She also gave us +1 dexterity though, so I don't mind her being a hag that much, because I got something for it. Today we're going to be heading to Waukeen's Rest again to deal with this missing shipment. I never handed this in to them, so we'll see how different it is when I do. Maybe I'll kill them afterwards, because they're still slavers in the end. So, we'll see, right? Maybe I can get double the reward. We are a rogue after all. We are looking to increase our power. See about lae'zel's personal quest after we do that, but let's leave camp and get to it. Oh, it seems like Gale might be hungry as soon as I leave camp also. Yep, treat Gale's condition.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
These are interesting because, I mean, it would be good for Karlach, but it's when they choose to end their rage, and I don't know, like, why you would choose to end your rage just for 15 temporary health. You know? I'm probably not going to use them. I mean, these are better. Just all round. They give more damage, right? More damage is always better than more health.
Thank you.
That's how it seems, anyway. The more you have to struggle and heal, the less damage you're doing.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mystra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Okay, Gale.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mystra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
You made love to a god, huh? Interesting.
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
And how exactly did you try to cross those boundaries?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But she only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
Let's hear the whole story.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
And what was the answer to that question?
The answer was to try. And the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Thanks for sharing, I guess.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however,
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
And there's nothing we can do.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
No, Gale, we're in this together.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
So be it. Talk to the others, see if they have anything to say about this.
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Well, we learnt together, right?
Hey, soldier.
Karlach doesn't care. She's like, dude, same. You and me, Gale. Both bombs. Alright, let's head over to Waukeen's Rest and go talk to these slavers. I actually recently started, by the time this video comes out, I'm like maybe, I don't know, closing in on the end of Act 1 on my Dark Urge playthrough, but I started a Dark Urge playthrough on Twitch. Like playing a whole different game. really cool. Got another 100 hours of different content, basically. Scratch found something. We are going to be running around with Scratch now. Now that I know he can't die outside of myself killing him or in camp.
That's curious.
Thanks, Scratch. I will be running around with him a bit more. Damn, a lightning bolt? That's pretty early for a lightning bolt. We don't even have level 3 spells yet. That might come in useful. I could run in here and loot this place, I guess. We didn't actually loot the whole building, as far as I remember. Alright, let's head on back here and get into that secret hideout. I just run through the fire. Doesn't matter. We'll get over it. Just a little bit of damage, you know.
Someone's moving around in there.
First, I'll go talk to the Yonks.
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
I'm not a monster.
No. You're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend.
It's alright. What happened here?
An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many.
Do you know the dead ox outside?
Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
Did you kill the goblins in the stable?
Yes. It was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
Fair enough. Right, okay.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
This is the dowry. I think that guy is probably still up there, right? I found this chest. I think it's yours.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
I did get to keep the money. Just another quest I never finished because that guy definitely burnt to death before I saved him on my first playthrough. Hey, it happens. Even though I was a paladin, I was like, where is he? I don't even know. And then the game was like, he's dead.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Little serpent, long shadow.
Oh, helms, orbs. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you'd best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Thank you for not blowing me up. When I first saw this place, I was like, it's an obvious trap, and then it was. Alright, let's head down into the basement. Pretty big basement, I must say. Do have a lot of stuff down here. Take their sausages. I love how Scratch climbs up and down ladders. Like, he's really good at it too. The animation is actually amazing for the dog climbing up and especially down the ladder. Hid in this wardrobe that isn't a wardrobe. A waypoint. And the Zhentarim Hideout, as the game says by itself. Like, are you going to make mistakes here? Possibly. after I take all their food.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean. Whoa, hold your arrows. This is Rugen's savior, I'll bet. He told us all about you. Come on in then. Any friend of Rugen's is a friend of the family.
Alright. That makes it easy, not having to kill them.
You're the one who recruited me, Rugen. You're the one who taught me rule number 1. Remember? No. Ollie didn't remember either. Did you, Ollie? You're dead the moment you steal from the Zhentarim. No matter who you are.
Let's do a perception check. About roguish. Should be able to see literally everything.
You spot explosives placed around the cavern. The Zhent are ready to bring the place down.
Those explosives are sensitive. Be a shame if some things set them off.
You bloody wouldn't. You've got guts. I respect that. Tell you what. You've already taken Rugen's cargo. So finish the job and I'll let you live. Deliver it to Baldur's Gate. Oh, and kill him.
I have no love for Rugen. He's basically already dead anyway.
Wait! It was Ollie! I swear it was Ollie!
Show some respect, Rugen. The boy was loyal to you till the end.
No! Please!
And just like that, everyone profits. All right then, recruit. You can stock up here and be on your way. Bring the cargo to Baldur's Gate. Someone there will make contact.
Rugen have any good worth it. $150. Take that.
Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
I might pick up the Titan string bow, but we might as well grab it just in case we want it later. Also, this guy, there is a quest for Oscar, but after doing it on my first playthrough, I don't think I'm going to be doing it ever again. It's one of those quests where I'm like, yeah, it's a one and done.
Welcome to the family. Don't get comfortable. That shipment's wanted in Baldur's Gate. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
Rubble? What are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
It is going to be rubble soon, but not because of you guys.
Let's move.
Like I said, we're a rogue, you know?
I'll deal with that one later.
Sometimes we do stuff.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Things must happen. Later, Oscar. Never again. Damn, she took 0 damage.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
It's crazy. Thought she would have been dead for sure. Also, by me moving around to here, I can't use Dread Ambusher because I limited my movement. It's okay though, I'll just stealth.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Oh, you come back up, huh? You know, having the high ground on them, that's pretty good.
Say bye-bye.
Even if this makes it so the quest can't be done because we attacked them. They're not good people. They deserve it. Grat's just killed that lady. I don't know how Oscar got out. He should have exploded.
My turn.
Big miss.
Need to act fast. Fall, damn you.
15's pretty good. Love how I don't have advantage on that fella. It's like you are literally super high. I think it's just because we're out of range. I don't want Oscar to live. You know, I might have to throw a bomb down there. Still missed.
Best get going.
550 gold. Don't mind if I do. Look, we're a rogue, right? We're not playing a nice playthrough. We're not evil, but we're not nice. Now, my Dark Urge playthrough. I was considering being kind of good on the Dark Urge, but the more I play the Dark Urge, the more it makes me want to do bad stuff. So if you want to see some real bad stuff, that one's definitely the one. Oh, we got the giant breaker and the jolty vest from the drops. Holy, that is so lucky. We bought the Titan string and then got the other 2 blue items from the drops. We got extremely lucky with those drops because when you kill a NPC that is a trader, I believe the loot is randomized out of like what they're carrying or what they're selling. Maybe that's the new way of doing this place. I figured out how I will approach this. Make good with them, you know, kill Rugen. They let you in and then kill them all. Alright, there are some more back here, so let's go deal with them as well.
Something over there.
And just chilling over there. They got these landmines set up.
A vandal's been damaging property around here. You have a feeling you're under suspicion.
It's interesting that they're not aggressive immediately. It was me.
Your confession is accepted. You can take comfort in dying with your conscience clean.
I was here to kill you anyway. It is something that was gonna happen. Yeah, because we were friends, I guess. Well, friends.
Nothing important is ever easy.
We weren't really friends. But I guess because we were, like, aggressive from the beginning, the game was like, yes, you are good people. For the moment. Damn.
Best be on my way.
God, I can't wait to get another attack on top of all
It's
that.
go time.
Gonna be good. Nice crit. Yes.
You've messed up. At least you won't live to regret it.
Just 2 barbarians raging together. Get it, Scratch. Not quite.
Let me recite their demise.
Drop the wolves.
Got to concentrate.
Shadowheart, take him out. Only a 5. That's better.
Have to keep going.
We'll just shoot him.
Smell blood.
Smell blood. I don't know if these proximity mines are going to do anything to us, because we're sort of like friendly still. In a weird way, we're like allowed here. But we're not going to knock these people out and let them survive. It's not going to happen. They are still slavers.
Time to press ahead. My turn.
Your turn. That wolf just burnt.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
Shadowheart doesn't like wolves.
Fools these mortals be.
Man, what's that guy? It's just hiding. Hiding in the corner.
Nasty wolves. They always make me feel like that scared little girl all over again. I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them.
That's pretty fucked up of her. Everyone's got their own fears, Shadowheart, so I won't judge yours.
You're unlike the Mother Superior, then. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
I am different. Yeah, this guy, when I first saw this was the guy who allowed me to first see how cool dual-wield crossbows were. I was like, whoa, that guy's dual-wielding crossbows, I want to do that.
What's inside?
When I first played this game. So thanks, that guy.
Don't waste a step.
I killed him then too. This is no different. Well, it's a little different, the way we did it.
Here we go.
Abyss Beacon is something that I don't think I'll be using this playthrough. So probably just gonna add them right to Weirs, even though it's the first piece of very rare armor that we find. Disarm these real quick, hopefully. We don't want to lose all the loot. And we already have the key, so all good there. Another piece of infernal iron.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
I don't think we can fix you again until Act 2, Karlak, so we're gonna have to wait for a little bit.
That wall's an illusion. Hiding what, I wonder?
Let's go find out. So this elevator leads down into one of my favorite areas. We are gonna go down here because we might as well go down here and loot it real fast. There is some good loot in the immediate area. We're not going to do the area, but we are going to head down.
Getting used to the sky again.
Fear not, Karlak. Sun, moon, and stars will still be there, waiting for us.
With a flick of the... Meanwhile, this place is pretty spectacular, isn't it?
It is.
No book or painting could ever do its strange beauty justice. But perhaps our stories might, when we return to the surface.
Perhaps. We're definitely making a lot of money today. Zhentarim Hideout is good for one thing. The money.
God, what's happening?
Some kind of earthquake. Nothing in there. But we're probably gonna spend at least 2, but maybe 3 videos down here, I'd say. In the future. A little bit later in the series. This is...
Fungal spores are everywhere.
So it just gives you a little sneak peek, I guess.
More are coming.
That voice. Do you hear it too?
Yes.
They're coming. They're coming.
I will still my mind.
This might be some devil's ploy. Don't listen to it.
But I'm curious.
You're coming.
I don't know what that means, but not right now. I'm almost over encumbered. I need to deal with that too. Got a lot of stuff in the inventory to sell. But yeah, we'll be back down there soon enough. See if there's anything else left to loot in this place before we leave. Looks like we got everything. Alright, we'll head out and then I'll go back to camp and grab lae'zel and then we'll deal with her stuff real quick before we wrap up the episode, I guess.
A dragon rider, my kin and near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
It
Dragon.
would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Unlucky.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
The dragon incinerated those soldiers. Surely this isn't safe.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Alright, lae'zel. If you say so. You get us killed though.
Kithrak!
It's on your head.
Speak.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
You can speak lae'zel.
lae'zel.
lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Vos, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Ghaik vessel has fallen from the sky, lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicions cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
We shall try to play along, lae'zel.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
lae'zel, child. Your lies sting. Has Vlaakith not demanded better?
Vlaakith demands my purity, Kithrak. I was infected aboard a Ghaik ship. By protocol, you must aid me.
You were on the Nautiloid. Then you are a Ghaik wearing Githyanki's skin. Bend your head for the sword.
I have done no wrong, Kithrak.
Our queen's word binds me. Loretha, see that her skull is split and her corpse examined, on Vlaakith's command. I will take word to the undying queen. Our search continues.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Well, at least we don't need to fight the dragon. Now, lae'zel is in a bad spot. Also, these guys are level 5 and 6. Fighting the Githyanki really sucks too, because they have this ability called Ready to Parry. It's so annoying. I feel like lae'zel's gonna get absolutely wrecked here unless she is extremely lucky. Actually, maybe an ice arrow would be pretty good. Just throw it on the floor. So maybe they can slip while they're trying to get to lae'zel. We did knock 2 down. That's pretty good. Miss. It's on her back and we can't even hit her. Please. Nice. Not nice. Old person's pretty bad. Thankfully, it doesn't look like they're going for lae'zel though. Other than that one. Bereffa might be able to get off an attack on lae'zel, and it's gonna hurt if she does. Okay, I guess I don't care. Nice, Gale. Now, just keep dodging. Holy. What? How does he dodge so well? It's crazy. We did break the hold person. Nice. Now, Gale, get up here. You can fire from the rafters. Breaking that hold person is amazing. Since she's right here. Really? Literally 1 damage. Oh, she Shit, the hair over what? I forgot. Could get a spirit weapon to kill that one. Or not.
Focus.
Sometimes this game, I swear. Shadowheart, you're gonna have to tank a little bit. I feel like we tried to take down a few this turn. Getting rid of them is definitely for the beast. You know, they're level 5, plus Bereft being level 6. This is a hard fight. Nice. Can't heal even more. Holy shit, Scratch, what the? Tech roll 20. Get her, Scratch. Well, you can't win them all, I guess. We are dodging extremely well, though, I must say. Like, we're actually doing nuts. This guy's got 1 HP left. The lightning charges hit this guy.
Can't give up. Not now.
But that's fine. Alright, I feel like Bereft is going to be chilling here. Did go invisible. Shame. Big shame. Yeah, lae'zel not being able to heal basically ever definitely put her in a bad spot. See if we can get Scratch over to help her out eventually. I guess Bereft is fine with just killing. Nice. Big damage.
Time to strike.
Do you have any potions? No. lae'zel is nothing. Alright, Bereft, just you. Come out when you want. We're ready. Going over to lae'zel. They really hate lae'zel, huh? Kind of rude.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Yeah, she's going to be quite hard to hit.
What do I have to lose?
We'll be able to get through her eventually. Scratch, go get her. We have a really good chance to, like, dodge in this fight, though. Nice.
Destroyer.
Now she should be much easier. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Thought be like, no.
Alright, what now?
Damn it all! A Kithrak demanded my head. I should have given him yours. Bah! This is a distraction. The Kithrak deserves the whole of my scorn. How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child?
Wasn't he acting on your Queen's command?
Do not be naive. I followed protocol. I've earned Vlaakith's favor. I will remove the parasite. I will see the Kithrak dead. And I will offer his head to Vlaakith herself. A crash is near, that much is certain. We follow the path forward and seek signs of Githyanki settlers. No one, not even the ignoble Gestil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Never wanted the easy path.
Githyanki drama. I wonder if we can speak with Dead on Varitha. Elaborate slate. What's that?
A Githyanki slate. Give it here. Tirsu markings. Could this be?
Magical energy courses through the slate, then to lae'zel. Your own body buzzes in resonance. A mystical map glows before you, revealing a Githyanki refuge inside a temple within the mountain pass. The slate also reveals the Githyanki's purpose. They are combing the Sword Coast in search of a polyhedric relic of great importance to their queen.
Zorru did not lie. We will soon reach a Githyanki creche. It lies within an ancient temple at the mountain pass. Hurry forth. Purification is at hand.
We'll get there when we get there. So a hill giant strength potion. That's nice. I guess a new sword for lae'zel also. We know where to find a creche. But we won't be heading there anytime soon.
In it.
Just want to see if I can speak to her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
This weapon you sought, what does it do?
All powerful. Vlaakith's prize.
Do you know where the creche is?
Mountains.
No, don't. Can I remove an illithid parasite at the creche?
At the creche. Cleansing.
Who is Vlaakith?
My queen.
And who are you?
Retha.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
She was very efficient with her answering, huh? There's also this guy who is apparently speakable. Who are you?
Wyll, son of Gara.
So you are Zorru's friend.
Fellow scout. Druid's Grove.
Were you and Zorru scouting alone?
Yes. Zorru fled. Left me to fight.
How dare he? What were you doing here?
Seeking path. Baldur's Gate.
Did you find a way to Baldur's Gate?
Prison Road. Cross Wooden Bridge.
Yeah, about that.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
That bridge don't exist anymore. Guess we'll have to go the long way.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. Whatever they seek, they'll not hesitate to kill us if we stand in their way.
I was wondering about that mighty lord you told me in in your story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Nothing good ever comes from mortals wanting to be gods.
Loving them has its side effects as well. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mystra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
If you ever feel the Niverese magic overtaking you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Why are the protocols of yours so difficult?
The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. Like I said, I'm dangerous even in death. I'm merely trying to protect those around me. I find that a healthy amount of theatrics, a voice from the beyond, a magic flute, a friendly, if highly combustible magma method, tends to make for a more compelling case. If nothing else, I'm sure I piqued your curiosity.
Yeah, that's true. Shadowheart?
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Let's not find out. We have enough to contend with already.
Agreed. There's not much we can do but press forward.
So here is the way to the mountain pass, but we're not gonna be going there yet. There's still quite a bit to do here in this area. We haven't even gone into the goblin camp or anything.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
Also, I stole Wyll's clothes because they look way better on female characters than they do on Wyll. As you can see, he's wearing mine. I did this on my Dark Urge playthrough. I'm like, man, Wyll's clothes look really good on the female character. I'm gonna take them.
Need something?
Astarion doesn't care. There's a monster hunter after you, huh?
So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him.
Do you know why he was hunting you?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
And who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Okay.
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Group of Gur. Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave.
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Why would he capture you and not just kill you, though?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Sounds like he won't let you go easily. Should we be concerned?
Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Can he actually walk into our camp?
Probably not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate, but he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle.
Well, you weren't there. How does it feel to be a devil, Wyll?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I see the blade of frontiers, no more, no less.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the blade of frontiers again.
No doubt. How in the hells did you get involved with Mizora?
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Interesting. Alright, so we'll bring this episode to an end there. Pretty productive day, you know, we dealt with all these Zhentarim. We still have their chest.
Don't burn yourself.
Seems like I'm just gonna take it with me to Baldur's Gate. We'll see what happens there, I guess. We'll just keep it. Might as well. We found out the location of the Githyanki creche after overcoming that little bit of drama. Some Githyanki drama. So we've basically completed everything that's on the first map in this game before the Goblin Camp. So the Goblin Camp is probably where we're going to be spending the next few episodes. Probably cause a ruckus. There are a few NPCs that I never talked to in my first playthrough there also, so that might be a little bit of fun. I mean, I never once have talked to Minthara. Now, by the time this video comes out, I may have, because my Dark Urge playthrough is probably going that route. At the point of recording this video, I have never once talked to her, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, thanks for joining me in this episode. I hope you're all having a great time watching this playthrough, because I am thoroughly enjoying this game, even though I have completed it and are playing again on a different character. But this one, I'm still enjoying it enough to do that, so that's good. But I hope you all have a great night or day, depending on when you're watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.